So here are the steps. So the first thing I did was I looked for what I called the moments that mattered inside of the transaction. A moment that matters is one of those points in the transaction where your activity is more important to the client than in other moments. So if you, and I'm going to offer three. So the first one is when the contract's accepted. The second is when contingencies are about to be removed. And the final is closing. If you show up big on those 3 days, you will get more credit than showing up big on any of the other 3 days, right? If you fail on one of those 3 days, you will get impacted in the mind of the client more negatively than if you kind of show up sloppy in any of the other 3 days. So on the contract acceptance day, the call is about celebration and expectation setting. So you'd call, oh my gosh, I'm so excited for you. You know, getting your offer accepted is really 90% of the journey right now, given inventory levels. We're so pumped right now to be able to be on this journey with you. The team is really excited to show you what we do. We've built a system and a process that's designed to create an experience that makes you feel safe throughout and creates convenience for you all the process. We're really excited to show it to you. I'm going to be checking in with you once mid-transaction and once at the end, just to make sure that we've fully honored our commitment here. If you need anything from me, you know, here's the best way to get in touch with me. But from now on, the team's going to be following up with you. I'm kind of rushing through this in a kind of a truncated, sloppy way. But the idea is celebrate, set expectations, and two of those expectations is additional follow-up. And the mid-transaction call is a check-in call. So this is, how are we doing? And the script that I use would sound something like, you know, we're able to release your contingencies a couple days early. We're really excited to be able to do that. I like to take this time mid workflow to just check in and see how the team is doing. And it would be a huge, huge favor to us if you would provide one thing that we can improve upon. You know, a lot of times we hear that our process is wonderful, but the way that we got it there is by getting really constructive feedback from our extraordinarily valuable clients. Is there anything you can think of that we can be improving upon? 9 times out of 10, they're going to say, no, Ryan, this is the best process I've ever had. I'm so excited that we picked you over, you know, Joe Schmo online mortgage company. You're really doing a good job for us. 1 time out of 10, they're going to tell you something that you can improve upon. And that is solid gold. Then the final call is the celebration call. Now you've crushed it and you've set yourself up for the ability to either say, well, you know, on our last call, you mentioned this is the greatest, you know, experience you've ever had in mortgage, far exceeded your expectations. You know, we would love to know, you know, who you know that would benefit from a similar experience, right? This is where you can kind of drop and make the ask, right? Now you've earned the right to ask because you've been setting yourself up for reminding them of the times where they've told you how great you are so that you can then pivot into that. Now, what if they're the 1 out of 10 people, right, that had an improvement comment? Well, this is where you tell them, hey, you were seen and heard by me. These are the changes I made in my business so that all future clients will not experience that whatever even slight modification or slight disruption that they might have felt throughout your process. We really appreciate you being able to provide that feedback so we can enhance the process for others. You know, who do you know that might benefit from this level of advice and service that we were able to offer you? Again, no matter which way it goes, you still are able to land the ask. Here's what happens to your business. And this, again, fully aligns with the Triibe's philosophy of helping you manage your energy. If the client said yes to you, right? They went through your entire journey and process. They picked you as their service provider. You enjoyed working with them, most likely, because you're at this point and everything went well. The people they will refer to you will be like them, most likely. So instead of going out into the general population of realtor referrals, which, you know, some fraction that is not zero are complete psychopaths that you hate working with and you wish they never called you, you start to align your business around people that do business the way you do and that are energetically positive to your overall annuitized income stream that you're trying to build. So again, I rushed through that really quickly to try to leave space here, but hopefully that landed. And just know that if you're focused on your current client and your past clients, this is how you create a sustainable business that doesn't feel like hamster wheel grind.